Encouraging sign, a slight decrease in the number of first-time unemployment claims in Indiana. Data from the Department of Labor shows that 12,970 Hoosiers filed initial unemployment claims during the week ending February 13th. The week before that, 13,508 people in Indiana filed for unemployment. So many people are losing their jobs in large part because of the pandemic. New at 6, the Biden administration is pushing a sweeping COVID relief bill, which the White House says will help American households and small businesses, including here in the Hoosier State. It's called the American Rescue Plan. At its core, the legislation aims to mount a national vaccination program to contain COVID-19, which is already underway, deliver immediate financial relief to working families in the form of stimulus checks, along with housing and food assistance, and support the small businesses struggling because of COVID-19 with an added emphasis to prop up businesses owned by people of color. The $1.9 trillion bill proposes sending $1,400 checks to each person in households across the nation and in Indiana. Only on WRTV, I spoke exclusively with one of President Biden's chief economic advisors in Washington today. Bernstein tells me that money could help families temporarily make ends meet as we navigate the pandemic, but this is the start of getting the country back on track financially.
Some of these families will start seeing checks with incomes of, say, $70,000, $80,000, even $100,000. And one of the reasons that's so important is that many of those families have faced significant hardship. I think sometimes in this country we think that, if you're poor, you're in trouble, and if you're middle class, you're fine. There are a lot of middle class families who have struggled throughout this pandemic. Many of them are accumulating, for example, really deep housing debt. And one of the things we can help them do with their checks is meet these piles of debt that some of these families are accumulating.
Congressional lawmakers are debating the American Rescue Plan. During our interview, we also covered how the plan would help small businesses, provide aid to landlords and tenants, and ways it could help adults who are caring for their older relatives at home instead of moving them into long-term care facilities. See the entire 15-minute conversation. You click on the link on this story on our website at WRTV.com.